I got it. Okay, we're recording. So, all right, you guys. So tonight we really wanted to talk about goals. Goals for not only this team, but individually. Me and Jabin have some pretty strong, high goals for our team. That's you guys. And we just want to make sure that we are all on the same page because honestly, we can achieve as much as we can, but we need you guys to help us get there too. Also benefit you guys. And then we're also going to talk about individual goals as well. So, and it's not going to be a very long call tonight, but we definitely wanted to just touch base with all of you and kind of share a little bit of our vision for our team. And then we just want to get to know you guys as well and have you guys share a little bit maybe after we chat a bit about what we kind of expect from this team and all that stuff. So, all
right, we're going to start.
There's something in the chat box real quick.
Yeah.
Oh. Perfect, hey, Heather.
That's the best view, Heather.
I want a baby.
Oh. You need another one. All right, so the first thing that we're going to talk about, we said goals, but we're also going to put dates with our goals. That's really what we want to talk about because if you set a goal and you don't have a specific date or deadline that you want to accomplish it in, then 95% of the time, what happens? Okay, you're going to push it off and you're going to say, oh, well, I'll do it next month or I'll do that, at the end of the year. So today, not only we're going to focus on goals, but we're going to talk about those dates. And Jenna and I have the same goals. So we're just going to start by saying what our goals are for this team. Jenna and I both want to be 5-star elite teams by the end of the year. So not only can we can't do that by ourselves. Okay. And we have to have you all on board. We have to have you all pushing for your goals that you have for your business too, for us to accomplish our goals as a team. Okay. Because being an elite team doesn't have anything to do with me or Jenna. Okay. It has everything to do with you all and how you all are working your business. So we really just want to light this fire into you all tonight and talk about the goals and our dreams that we have. So the first date and goal that we want to talk about is when are you going to run your own free group, okay? And if you're one of my coaches, yeah, write it down. These are dates and goals that you need to have written down. We have ours written down. Okay, when are you going to run your first free group? My coaches, I've shown you how to get access to information on how to run your first free group. If you've already ran your first free group, then you need to start planning your next month, your April free group, okay? But you have to expand your market and expand the people that are watching you, and what better way than to lead with free, okay? Because society today loves free, okay? So, free groups, Jenna and I have ran one every single month since we became a coach last April, so a year from next month, okay? Free groups are non-negotiable because, like I said, those are people that are getting into your funnel and into your system that once you get them into your free group, then you're going to continue to talk to them and ask them how they're going, and then eventually, hopefully, that will lead to a challenge pack and a premium challenge group that they'll then move into, okay? So that's the whole thing about a free group. You want to lead with free because ultimately, as a coach, our job is to help people, right? We want to help people in their health and fitness. We want to help them with our confidence, okay? And if we're being honest, everybody in that free group's not going to upgrade to a challenge group, okay? But at least maybe those people in your free group are going to tell people about you and tell you about what you're doing, and that's just going to keep getting more eyes on you. So a free group is definitely a non-negotiable and one that you should write a date down on when you're going to run your first free group. And if we're being honest, every single one of you should say April because that's next month. And I think that's realistic. So the second thing that we want to talk about is a date for and a goal for when you're going to run your own premium challenge group. Now, I know there are some very new coaches on this call, okay? So we do not expect you at all to run your own challenge group. The first 3-4 months of your business, okay? You will just funnel in your people to our challenge groups that we run by ourselves, okay? But the people that sign up with you, who are their coaches? Is it me? Is it Jenna? No, it's you, okay? And when they sign up with you, they want to see you as their coach. They want to see you leading, okay? Now, we're not, again, not throwing you into this, but it is kind of weaning you off of us, where the first 2, 3, 4 months you're seeing what we're doing. And I know I talked to some of my coaches too, like 80-day sessions and rare occurrence, where I'm running like one challenge group. But we'll get back into where we're running one each month, and you'll see like kind of how the posting works or how the theme works. And then from there, you know, you're going to start weaning yourself, and then ultimately start running your own challenge group. And we'll be in your challenge group too. We don't care to be a challenger in your challenge group, to be in there for engagement and support in there too. But at some point, you are your own coach or your own boss, you're your own CEO. You've got to start running your own challenge group. So as you're sitting there writing it down, when are you going to run your own challenge group, okay? When do you think would be a good time to wean yourself off of us and run your own challenge group?
And one thing I want to say, just to my personally sponsored coaches, you guys, Misha, all you guys, is that I am running 2 challenge groups in April. I am starting my challenge group starts Monday, like a brand new 4-week challenge group. And then I am running a separate 80-day group again, where it's just 80-day participants. Because that's what I did last month. I've been doing this 80-day group along with running my individual monthly groups. So I don't want you guys to be confused, like those of you who are on my team. I do have 2 challenge groups. So when you have challengers that want to join you, you're going to have them join the April group that starts this Monday. If you have questions about that, just message me, okay? And I'll help you put them in there. And then if you are promoting for 80-day obsession, if you're planning on doing it yourself, then just make sure that you are communicating with the people that you're talking to, saying, you know, if they are interested in 80-day challenge, that we're starting a brand new one April 30th. So my monthly group starts Monday, and then my next 80-day challenge starts on April 30th. So just take a note of that, just my coaches, because I'm doing things just a little bit differently. So I just wanted to kind of make sure nobody's confused about that. So, and then another date that you guys need to think about doing is, when are you going to hit Emerald? For those of you who are pushing for Emerald, I want you to write down what your goal date is to get there. Write it down and make it non-negotiable. That's how we get to our goals, you guys. If we just don't have a plan to get to where we want to go, we're most likely going to put it off, say, oh, I'll get there next month, just like Javen was just talking about. So make sure, Emerald is a huge goal to reach in your business, you guys. It's huge. And it's also very simple and pretty easy, because you only need 2 coaches underneath of you. You only need a coach on each leg to get to Emerald. And that unlocks so many incentives to your business. It's a rank advancement, so it's a really amazing celebration to post about on your Facebook, and say that you're actually building a team and growing your business. It's huge. So definitely keep that in mind. And if you guys need help getting there or whatever, that's what we're here for. So make sure you have a date. If you need help with a date, I can help you too. Like if you're like, if this is realistic, is this possible? Reach out to Javen or me. If you're my coach, reach out to me. So keep that in mind. Write down a date that that you're going to get to Emerald. And then for those of you who are pushing for Diamond.
Okay, Emerald's on here. I've got Macy, Heather, Corey, and Lori are my Emeralds. Chantel's close.
Perfect. That's amazing.
Guess what you're pushing for?
Diamond. Okay. So you need to have a date that you are going to get to Diamond. And if you are not sure, like what is a realistic date, talk to Javen. You know what I mean? And even if you're not Emerald yet, have a date for Diamond.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't mean that you can't have a date for Diamond either. And for those of you who don't know what it takes to get to diamond, all it takes is it to hit emerald what for?
6 times.
6 times. So if you hit emerald 6 times, you're a diamond, basically. That's just onboarding discount coaches or coaches that want to work the business. It doesn't matter as long as you have coaches. So diamond means that you have 4 coaches on each leg. Okay? Your right leg has
with
4.
my Band-Aids. I cut myself twice today.
We had a clumsy day, by the way.
I broke one of her glasses.
Yeah, there might have been a hummus incident too.
And a hole in a bouncy
and I
house.
might have put a hole in my bouncy house. Anyways, so diamond, you have 4 coaches on your right, 4 coaches on your left, and then a coach on your right has to be emerald, and a coach on your left has to be emerald. Comprende? Yes. So it's really not that difficult, you guys. If you think about, you have 4 coaches on each leg, and then 2 of those coaches just have to get to emerald. It's just pretty simple. If they have a mom, if they have a husband, there's emerald, So diamond is not far from where you guys are. It really isn't. It really, really isn't. And even if you sign up like challengers, talk to them about the discount. Say, you know what, you've been drinking Shakeology for a couple months. Would you like to save 25% by signing up as a discount coach? Most likely they'll be like, oh, I can save money? That's amazing. There's your discount coach. You know what I mean? So don't overcomplicate it. Reaching diamond is like, it will explode your business way more than emerald. You get a quarterly bonus. You get it's $250 every quarter for a diamond bonus. And then, it just goes from there. So make sure you guys just have a plan of action. We really want you guys to have a plan of action because like I always say, your goals are our goals. We know you guys want to reach big things and do big things with this business. So we just want to be here for you and push you as hard as we can. But ultimately, you guys have to do the work. You guys have to be consistent with everything you do. Consistency is the main thing I talk about because when you first start, you can't just be gung-ho for like 2 weeks and then be like, oh, I think I'm just going to take a break from coaching for a while because you're going to lose momentum, first of all. But second of all, you are going to lose the people that were following you because they're not going to see you anymore. They're going to be like, oh, well, I thought she was doing really good in her health and fitness journey and sharing, and I was thinking about joining her, but now I haven't heard from her for a week. So I think I'm going to go somewhere else because I can't trust her to be consistent with me and help me. So think about that. Don't ever, I'm not saying don't ever take a break and breathe, but I'm just saying just be consistent and do the things in your business that's going to push you forward. So there's that. And then
side note, the reason why we're telling you to put a date is because most of the time if you have that date, I don't know, I'm a teacher, so if I know I have to have something done by that day, am I going to turn it in that day? No, more than likely I'm going to make that goal happen before that date, okay? And if I don't have the date, then I'm going to keep pushing it off. So we want you to have those date down because more than likely you're going to do it before that date if you do what you're supposed to do to get to those goals that you have. So that's just a side note on why it is important to write down these goals and write down these dates because you ultimately will work towards those goals. What are they saying?
Okay. Corey, should she run her own? That's yours.
No, don't run your own in April because that's tricky with 80-day obsession ending in the middle of the April. That's why I didn't start a new challenge group for April. I'm going to wait till May just because the timing with 80-day obsession ending. And then I'm thinking about, doing a program with my people, kind of like we have done 80-day obsession before we bump into 80-day obsession again. I want to give the new people that are signing up with me time to complete 21-day fix or complete another program before I throw them into an 80-day obsession challenge group. So I'm looking at maybe doing another 80-day obsession, if not in May, maybe pushing it off till June too. So I would wait till at least May to definitely run your own. That way 80-day obsession really isn't not hindering it, but making it harder to run a challenge group that's not 80-day obsession based.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes. And then Macy was saying,
I have one question.
Go for it.
So should I have been, when new people are signing up as challengers, should I be telling them to do 21-day fix instead of 80-day obsession?
I recommend 21-day fix first, but I mean, it depends on their fitness level, like Christina, she could handle it, but I have some people that have not been active at all. And I know if I throw them into 80-day obsession right now that they would fail. And that's ultimately not what I want them to do, of course. So I usually recommend to almost everybody at least complete one round of 21-day fix before I throw you into another program, just because 21-day fix is a great baseline. It's 21 days. If you can commit to 21 days, I need to see you commit to that before you commit to 80 days, because 80 days is a long time, as we have seen. So, it's not bad that they start with 80-day obsession, but definitely the people that haven't been active, I wouldn't recommend starting right into 80-day obsession.
And I think that goes along with mainly the nutrition too, because 21-day fix, you utilize the container system. It teaches you how to portion things out and all that stuff. And that's a good intro to 80-day obsession, because the 80-day obsession is all about nutrition. It's all about the containers and the timing. And if they don't have a good baseline of even how to use the containers and how it's going to work for their body just by utilizing them, they're going to go into 80-day obsession completely overwhelmed, I feel like, unless they start there first. So that would be my opinion on that one. And then Macy was saying that she had a girl really interested. She was waiting for her to get paid, and then she didn't hear from her. And then she's voting on her Instagram, wanting more information and stuff like that. So how does she come across as not annoying and not bugging her? What would you say?
I definitely follow.
That was Ashton's question.
Oh, Ashton, I mean. Did I say Macy?
Yeah.
Sorry, Macy. Oh, yeah.
Ashton, tomato.
Oh, it's because I saw this down here. Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
So I definitely follow up with them. People that I send a link or say they're really interested in joining and I never hear back from them, I kind of keep a list of those people. And then I follow up with them. So I don't come off like salesy or annoying, but I kind of say something like, hey, was just thinking about you and wanted to check in with you and see if you had any more questions for me. Or if you had questions about your link, if you've already sent them a link or something like that. Because sometimes they do open that and then something happens and they forget. But sometimes they do just kind of push it off. And you popping back up in their message thread is going to put a light bulb and another thought in their head like, oh, yeah, I did say I wanted to do that. So that's definitely where follow-up comes into play, because the further along you get in your business, the more you'll realize that follow-ups are crucial. And probably 40% of our challenge packs, 50 come right now from follow-ups. So definitely follow up with her. Just maybe even say, hey, girl, want to check in with you and see how things are going. Were you still interested in joining our whatever she was talking about wanting to join, our 80-day obsession, our whatever, our challenge group that's coming up? I would say something like that, just to put your name back in their message thread.
Yeah, I messaged her again. And then I didn't want to keep messaging her. And then, after I messaged her again, she, kept voting yes on my thing. So I just didn't want to, keep messaging her and, be annoying. But I was I don't know, because she's wanting, saying she wants to do it. But then I messaged her, and she, never responded back to me. So
I would probably, since she's, voting on your stuff, and she's I want more info, and I'm all in, I would hey, girl, I see you. I see you commenting. Why haven't you joined me yet?
Yeah.
I have your spot saved. What's going on?
Yeah.
okay.
I would just be like that. I wouldn't be hey, hey, well, how are you doing? Did you,
Yeah.
like, I would be, like, more, maybe a little bit more direct with her. Maybe she just needs to be like, oh, okay, so I need to, I don't know.
Yeah.
She does
I
care about
messaged
me.
her and told her, like, I was like, hey, I'm just checking in with you and see how everything's going. I have a spot saved for you for my May group if you're still kind of thinking about it, but she just never responded, so I didn't want to, like,
Yeah,
keep
I would just
with
make
her.
it kind of like you said, like light and airy and kind of funny.
Okay.
Hey, I see you voting on my Instagram stories, like saying that you're ready to join us. Like, I'm
Yeah.
ready. Are you?
Okay.
And there's a balance too. Like there's people that I've talked to that were like, I'm all in, send me the link. And then they're just crickets forever.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, I keep following up every once in a while, but then it's like, they just don't answer me after a while.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I will tell you, give it like 3 to 4 months and she'll be like, okay, I'm ready. And then she'll come back to you. So I wouldn't stop following up with her, but maybe give it like a little bit more time in between follow-ups and move on to new people. Just move on to invites. But as long as you're staying in her ear, in her radar, she's going to know that she needs to reach out to you when she is like not feeling good about herself and really needs to make a change. So
Okay.
I would say, yeah. And then who's going to Summit here? Anybody going to Summit? Corey, Lori, are you going to Summit? Natalie? Well, Natalie's having a baby.
Natalie's? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
She's
precious.
due in May, like right before. You
That's
could totally
precious.
bring your newborn to Summit.
I mean, I'm a great babysitter.
You got
can
the
ask
best
Corey.
babysitters here.
Oh, that's funny. But definitely put Summit on your radar. Put it on a date, okay? Especially if you're a new coach, you hit Success Club those first 3 months, you get a free ticket to Summit. Now, Heather has a newborn too.
That's right.
Once you earn that free ticket to Summit, right now it's going to be for Summit next year. I think the cutoff was this month maybe to hit Success Starter. So if you hit it this month, next month, May, then your ticket will be for 2019. So definitely put 2018 on your radar. I have a room, and it is not full yet. Right now it is Javen and Corey and possibly Jenna in my room. So we have room. So definitely be thinking about Summit and definitely be pushing for that free ticket for Summit. What'd they say?
Okay.
Oh, they're just talking about Summit. Okay. Yeah, definitely put Summit on the radar next.
Okay. And then next, have you guys looked into Super Saturday at all in your area? Or is anybody going? You can put it in the chat box or anything. I'm just curious because I will say that I've been to all the Super Saturdays ever since I started as a coach, and they are so amazing. Whatever one you go, you will learn something. You will walk away inspired, and you get to meet coaches in your area that are just working the business just like you are, and it's so beneficial to your business. It's so amazing. So and then also, you guys, if you have people that you think would be great coaches on your team, potential coaches that are in your area or maybe are somewhere else, tell them to go to a Super Saturday. Anybody can go. You don't have to be a coach to go to Super Saturday. My last Super Saturday that I went to, I brought a friend, and she ended up signing up as a coach like 2 weeks after because she was so inspired at Super Saturday. That's what made her sign up. So if you have friends, bring friends. Just be like, hey, I'm going to this cool mini conference talking all about health and fitness, and it's such a positive, inspirational thing to go to. Who wants to come with me? That's all you have to say. You don't have to say anything about like it's a coach thing or whatever. So I really highly encourage you guys to find one that's close to you. Get your butt there. It's only $25 to go usually. And there's that. That's all I had to say, I think, about that.
Corey, there is one in Knoxville that I looked into, but last one there was only 2 people there. So we actually were just talking about it. I am
considering starting one up in Greenville since so many of my coaches are from my hometown. So I'll get back to you with that. There might be one in Chattanooga. I don't know if there's not. There might be one in Nashville. I know there's one in Asheville too, Asheville, North Carolina, to look into. But I am looking at doing my own in Greenville. Sometimes it's on the leaderboard, or it's on my goal board. So,
and it's coming up. Like Super Saturday is in 2 weeks. So look and get there. It's not like don't wait around. All you do to find one, just go to your coach online office, click on grow your business, and then there should be like Super Saturday information. You can find one closest to you. Okay. It's really simple.
You got it?
Yeah. We're also thinking about doing another team coaching sneak peek. I know some of you were involved in our last one we did a couple months ago. This is a really great way. So what this means, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, we put together just an event where we talk all about coaching. And each one, and whoever wants to participate in the event, you'll just have a topic about coaching to talk about, and we can provide you a script. So don't you worry that you have to come up with all this stuff on your own, okay?
I'm new.
Yeah. Don't let that be an excuse, because this is a really great event if you have friends that are interested in the coaching opportunity and they just want to learn about coaching without you having to do a live event all by yourself or be confused about talking to them. You can just plug them into this event. We'll all come in there and talk about some of our testimonies about how coaching has changed our life and Beachbody has changed our life and our health and fitness. We'll also talk about like what it entails, what we do as coaches, how you get started as a coach, all the details about coaching in this event. So what I'll do is in our Elevated Alliance thread, I'll do a little post tomorrow just asking who wants to be involved in that. I hope everybody says yes, because everybody should be doing something in
Putting
there.
yourself out there.
Put yourself out there as a leader, you guys. If you have friends that you're going to be inviting, they want to see your face, you know? You want to be the inspiration. You want to be the leader for them. So, and this is a great way, like a baby step, to step out of your comfort zone a little bit. And all we do in the event was we go live inside the event. So it'll be in an event. You won't be on your page or anything like that. So that's how that will work. So tomorrow I'm going to post some different topics. And then I'm going to ask who wants to take what topic. And if a topic's already taken, maybe you just want to share your testimony. But I would love to see everybody in there from both of our teams. So I'll do that tomorrow. So really be thinking about that. Don't think too hard and just say yes. Okay. But make sure you respond to my post tomorrow. I'll post it in there tomorrow. So I hope that makes sense.
Let's go back and talk about this. We didn't write this. All right, so let's go back to talk about Emerald and Diamond, because for you, Corey Janeway Oster, that I know is going to Summit, you have to hit a rank by May 17th to be acknowledged. May 17th to be acknowledged at Summit for that rank. Okay, so like Corey, you're already success starter, so on your badge at Summit it'll say success starter, but don't you want it to also say diamond? Okay, so that's a goal and a date that I would say at the minimum I will be emerald or diamond by May 17th. Whether you're going to Summit or not, your name will still be up there, okay? It'll still be acknowledged as an emerald or a diamond coach. We want to be 2-star diamond by May 17th. So that's at least our goal. So May 17th is a huge day to hold that, or to get to that rank. If you wrote a date later than that, I'd scratch it out and write May 17th.
She's a tough one.
I'm a teacher. I have tough love.
And then for those of you who don't know what 2-star means, that only means that on our team, so my team is, Empowered Alliance. In my team, I need to have 2 of my coaches be diamond. That's my personal goal for May. So, and I want to help you guys get there. You know, I'm not being selfish and being like, I got to just move up and rank, you know, but, you know, I have goals too, and I want to push you to get there with me. I want to take you with me. I'm not going to leave you guys. So, you know, that's why it's important to push for Diamond. That's why it's important, you know, because we care about you guys coming with us. We don't want to be by ourselves. You guys have to come with us. So May 17th is a really realistic goal, you guys, to get to Diamond. Even if you're not Emerald yet, it's really realistic. It really is. And
you can get to Emerald in a day, if we're being serious.
Seriously.
I mean, if I'm being honest, you can get to Emerald by signing up. I got to Emerald by signing up my husband and my mom. Okay? Yeah. I got to Diamond by Lori getting to Emerald and my husband getting to Emerald. And how did my husband get to Emerald? Do you think he was working the business? No. I put him under there. Okay? Sometimes you got to put the people, get those Success Club under your points, under your husband's, and
control
the controllable.
Okay? So even if you have to control accounts at first, control your husband's account to get him to Emerald, right? You can get your husband to Emerald, and you're that much closer to Diamond. You can get your mom that signed up to Emerald to get closer to Diamond. Put some coaches underneath those people once you've had 4 coaches on each leg. Okay, so think about it. Just break it down and simplify it. And if you guys are confused about getting to Diamond, if you're like, I just don't understand, I don't know how I'm going to get there, let's develop a plan of action. You know, that's why we're here. We've done it, and so we know you can do it. We're just little old beginner coaches, you know, and it's really, really simple. So connect and reach out to as many people as you can. Get as many challengers signed up as possible, because those challengers will either sign up as discount coaches or eventually become discount coaches, which will get you to Diamond. So just keep that in mind, you guys. We have some big goals for this team. And
these 2 teams.
Yeah, these 2. I know. I keep, like, we're separate teams.
We are separate, but together at the same time.
There's Elevated Living, which is that team over there.
You talking about us like that team? We're the best team.
We're not competitive at all. Anyways, so I'm just saying this is very important to us. We really take this business seriously, and we just want what's best for you guys, because, you know, we have goals as much as you have goals, but your goals are our goals. So we want to be there to help you. Do you guys have any questions or anything that you're having trouble with in your business right now that we can go?
Each one has to unmute yourself and tell us at least your Emerald or Diamond date before we're in this call.
She's the boss.
Just letting you know. So I'm going to call you out. Come in first. All right, Corey, you're first, just because I can call on you first. Unmute yourself.
Okay, well, I guess you gave me my date for me. Apparently it's May 17th.
It's before that, but yeah, that's a good date for Diamond, because you're already Emerald. Right?
Question. Can we do questions?
You can ask all the questions you want.
Scary.
I know. I'm like,
right, Corey? I mean, like, wow.
Okay, so one thing that I'm struggling with is that I have people sign up with the challenge pack, but then they never reorder Shakeology. So obviously I'm doing something incorrect to promote that Shakeology. So what are some...
She's really good at retention. Pop in on that.
Yeah, I mean, what I just did in my, because so this is one thing that I did in my challenge groups, and I talked to all my challengers about, is I just received my 365er award for drinking Shakeology every month for 365 days.
And I'm excited about that.
And you get a gold scoop and a new shaker bottle that says 365er. So it's a really good incentive to be like, and hey, if you stick with this every month, first of all, you are going to see exponential health benefits and proven vitality, but you also get a reward for drinking this for an entire year. And so we should make that your goal, because I want to help you achieve all your goals that you want to achieve in your health and fitness, and that's one that you really should push for. So there's something there to promote with Shakeology as far as earning a reward for sticking with it for 365 days. Even if they just start like month 1, you can even mention like, hey, by the way, I mean, there's so many incentives for drinking Shakeology every single month besides health benefits. So, but I would just constantly, I post a lot about it in my stories and on my Facebook. I really talk about the benefits. I talk about how it makes me feel. I really talk a lot about my shake and my superfood dessert, my superfood frosty, my vitality shake, my whatever. Don't call it Shakeology, you guys, because they'll just go Google it and buy it themselves. But talk about it. I would talk about it a lot. And so, I mean, I really don't have any secrets as far as how my customers are still buying every month, besides just loving it myself and sharing about it constantly, so they see, okay, I got to keep up with this. And I always say, I say, you know what, Shakeology, I've seen in my own health, 2 weeks it did this for me, but 90 days it's done this for me. So stick with it for at least 90 days to see the full health benefits of it. Kind of like that. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the only thing that I can think of that it's made me do is poop regularly.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll make you regular, don't you?
I know. I don't have any more hemorrhoids because of it. Hallelujah. Those babies.
Mom life.
But yeah, I mean, I would just maybe, I honestly don't know if you talk about it that much. You probably do, but that's one thing I do try to do is just talk about it constantly. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes, but I need to improve on that. So I think I post about it, but I don't say things that it helps with, like you mentioned. So.
And I'm glad you asked that, because retention is important, because at the place where Jenna and I are at now, we're shooting for team leader. And that has everything to do with volume. Okay. And that volume is going to come from repeated customers and volume. Okay. Not even selling challenge packs, but when you hit team leader, it all comes from volume. So I didn't do a really good job of keeping track of my retention at the beginning of my business. And that's something that I'm regretting now. So I'm glad you're asking now, but definitely keep track of those retentions, because later on when you're shooting for team leader, when we talk about that, we'll be looking at your week leg volume, and that's where it's going to come from.
And your goal for volume per month, 500, should be 500
PV.
Personal volume.
And personal volume is everything that you buy and your customers or coaches buy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys know how to find out that information to like look at your volume in your Coach Online office? You guys okay with that?
We can screen share later.
Okay. Just make sure, if you have questions about that.
Yeah. And we're going to start, we've talked about having some pretty big incentives for you all, because I don't know about you, but I'm driven by gifts and money.
We want to give you stuff for achieving these goals, you guys.
We're going to start giving prizes for 500 PV, and I'm considering my first 2 diamonds on my team, giving some major diamonds, major prizes. So we can talk more about that, but definitely 500 PV is what you want to hit every single month. I know Chantel is only been a coach for a week, and right now her volume's 435. I checked that today. So that's amazing.
Yeah. So that's saying like it's not, she worked hard to get there, but it's not impossible.
That's for a month. It's not for a week. 500 PVs for a month.
A whole month.
Yeah.
So that just means you sign up as many challenges as you can. Promote 3-day refresh, you guys. Promote Energize. Promote Recover. It's not only about challenge packs. There's so many other different products that Beachbody has to offer that will really benefit people. Maybe you're talking to somebody who's been stuck in a plateau for a long time, and they're like, I just can't get rid of this bloat. I can't do anything about this. And then I would say, girl, you got to do the 3-day refresh. Here are my results. This is amazing, And if you do the 3-day refresh first, though, before promoting it, because you are a product of the product, and you should know how well it works and see results yourself, so you can share with people better. So just thinking about that stuff too, that's going to increase your volume, not just challenge packs. go into, I think there's like a whole tutorial on different products that Beachbody has in your Coach Online office.
And we did it in the upgraded page too.
Yeah. So just think outside the box with that too. There's a lot of different things that you can promote.
Yeah,
so,
like your challengers that are being consistent, you know, message them, ask them how they're doing, and say, you know, I drink this pre-workout drink and doesn't give you the jitters or the heart palpitations. It helps me keep endurance during my workouts. I totally think you should try Energize for at least a month, you know, and see what you think.
Or they
Recover,
have
the new way
packets.
The new way we're drinking Recover, eating Recover.
It's fudge.
Go
Check out our Instagram stories, and your mouth will just water.
It tastes like cake batter. I'm not even kidding.
I posted actually on my Facebook page today. Oh.
Anyways.
Should we go have some? Just kidding.
Definitely, you've got to get your hands on Chocolate Recovered. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
And I will tell you how to make it.
And that's how you can promote it. It's like making it look like fudge. People are going to freak out and be like, wait,
that's healthy?
That's protein? What? That helps your muscles not be sore? Wait, that helps speed up recovery? Wait, that fuels your muscles for the next day? That's full of amino acids? What? Like, so you should know all that. Like, you should know what is in the things that you're doing, because I think that's what helps me too, is I explain, like, there's amino acids in this. It's all chain proteins that are meant to rebuild your muscles. So do your research as well, and people will want to try it.
Are all the products safe for breastfeeding? Absolutely. Yeah, there are tons of coaches. If you see Steph Breen, she's a coach in Upgraded Alliance. She drank Energize all through pregnancy. She is now 5 weeks postpartum and has started 80-day obsession, drinks Energize, Shakeology, everything. Catherine Cowan, she's pregnant right now and drinks Shakeology and Energize every day. I mean, I'm not telling you to go against your doctor if he says no, but
most doctors don't know, though,
exactly
what they're talking about.
So
I'm not a doctor. Don't quote me on that, but I'm just saying they don't do their research on products. They just say don't do it because they want to take the safe side, the safe route. So just know that, like, Nikolai Anderson's pediatrician approved Shakeology. He approved Energize. Mm-hmm. So it's fine. Just don't do the 3-day refresh while you're pregnant, or not while breastfeeding, I recommend, just because it's such low calories.
Yeah.
So
everything else I would definitely say 100% approved.
Yeah.
Energize has such a low dose of caffeine that you don't even notice it. So that's the only thing that, and it's completely plant-based caffeine, so it's not like fake. All right, Lori, unmute yourself. Tell me your diamond date. Is she frozen? Are they frozen?
Are they frozen?
Oh, no, they're
we
all
turn off the heat.
Hello.